So I can actually think of probably three main measures, with a fourth one driven now because of the pandemic. So I guess the first measure I can think of is the demand or the need for controlling the user access to development environments. This has always been a need, to manage access of developers to different development environments, who can access what and who can see what on these environments. Probably not a very pressing issue with us with smaller teams, like below 15 developers or so, because all of that can be managed manually then. But it becomes really pressing when you have a larger scale team, a lot of developers, particularly developers from all around the world. This is where a proper or a well-crafted IAM strategy can be really handy. The second measure is probably access to live data. So on some occasions, we need to test or reproduce a particular issue that we encountered on production in order to debug it and fix it. Usually you would utilize a full copy sandbox in Salesforce, which is acting as a staging environment in order to produce that. But there's also a need here to ensure that data compliance and privacy measures are also considered and are also in place. So in this occasion, an anonymization or pseudonymization strategy could also be really handy and actually be very important for these situations.
And for those on the line, maybe who don't know what IAM is, would you mind defining it quickly?
So that is identity and access management. Sure. Yeah. Well, the third topic, I think it's innovation. This is, in my opinion, it's very key capability and very key area. It's what businesses use to differentiate themselves in the market. Being able to innovate on a large scale and in an industrialized manner, particularly in a long-running program, is not really that easy, especially with complex environments. We believe that the ability to speed up standing up, development environments and seeding it up with the right data to help developers and consultants innovate would speed up and would boost the innovation in a particular enterprise or during the whole program. I think the final part, which is mainly related to the pandemic and the fact that we are all working remote, is that our development teams are finding it's more and more necessary to learn some new skills and habits, learn how to work more in using collaborative tools, secure these channels, ensure that it's sent for the right people, etc., etc.